But did you watch that game?
I watched the first half.
What did you think?
I, one thing the biggest thing I came from that. I'm coming around to Raven and what I thought she could bring to the team. Somebody who's just a pest,
Racist.
a, a pest who could give you a different look defensively than that team naturally has with the players they have. So that's the biggest thing I came from that I drew from that game. Caitlin was out there, know, trying to find her foot, and she starts off her first two shots, she knocked them down. After that, she kind of struggled, but I still think she makes sound decisions for the most part. I didn't have a problem with her. I know she'll find it, and other people are getting all mad and up in arms. Well, not people, the racist people that hate against Caitlin Clark are. Oh, they're loving it. She's 2 for 10. I'm like, guys, it's a preseason game. I know y'all are gonna say it's a preseason game. Y'all were just hooping and hollering about her being the MVP of FIBA. I'm like, well, it was a little bit more competition, somewhat, a little bit, but I had no problem with them, man. They tried to run in the first half. I like that. Sophie was solid. Well, Billings was okay.
Nobody watched the Atlanta Chicago game, so I mean I didn't watch it. So yeah.
But yeah, man, the biggest thing I drew from that game was Raven Johnson, and I think she's gonna be a impactful player to the team. She has to hit shots, like we said before, and she's got to be a little igniter on defense. She got to start shit. She has to be scrappy. She has to be a pest to other players. She need to pick them up 80 feet, 85 feet, 90 feet. She needs to be that player. She needs to bring that spark to this team. That's the only thing that could change. Besides Caitlin Clark trying to be healthy this year, that's the only thing that you could give them a little bit of a spark this year. That's what I see.
So I've been saying now for over a week that Raven Johnson's going to be a rotational player,
Yeah,
getting 15,
100%.
20 minutes a game, and a lot of people think I'm crazy or disagree, and that's fine. I'm used to it. The the comments that I'm getting on any video that I've done on Raven Johnson, saying that she's kind of growing on me because you're seeing a real like I never watched her interviews when she was in South Carolina. They don't never I never
Yeah,
cared. I don't even know if they ever showed them really. I wasn't looking for them, and I can kind of see that why people liked her and look at her more than the way we're just viewing from a
yeah, we
basketball
missed that.
standpoint. We're just looking from a basketball standpoint, and then people say you're not. You know, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm watching what I'm seeing on the court, and I'm not sitting here telling you, that I'm not questioning. I don't know anything about her personally, and I've never said she wasn't a good defensive player. And I go up, and but then at the same time, like they make up a narrative that says, oh well, she guarded Sarah Strong and Az Fudding, shut them both down. I'm like, no, she really didn't. I watched the game twice. She did not. That's nonsense. But it sounds good, right? And the justification for being just awful offensively for five straight Final Four games,
Like,
and the numbers of 5'4" and 35% as a junior, like, and I even said over and over again, she got better this year, but we still question, like, you're averaging 5 assists on the team this good that averages 85 to 90 points a game. So now I'm going to look back and say, did Dawn Staley cause that? Because she had 8 assists in her first game with
I mean, some of
Indiana.
those assists were
Yeah, look,
those,
Nick,
those assists
Nick,
for the. I'm just saying, some of the ones early on were like, okay, you passed it to a player, they
uh,
took two dribbles and stepped into a three.
fine. They call that. That's what it is. I'm not. I
Yeah,
mean, that's everyone's benefiting from that stuff. So I'm not gonna argue it. I thought she was solid in the first half. And people will say, oh, and so it wasn't just the second half. So I think it's a little bit overdone when people mention, oh well, did she do the second half? I'm like, yeah, it was basically half and half, and that's
yeah,
fine. She only played 18 minutes. She didn't play 25 minutes or 30 minutes. She played 18 minutes, and I thought she did a good job. Whether or not it was the first unit or the second unit, I thought she was the spark plug to the first unit's 14-2 run to end the first half. But again, these people can jump on the chat and the comments and say, I don't, you're such a fucking hater. Why should I believe you now? So, okay. So now I'm saying nice stuff and
you
complimenting,
can't win,
but I'm a
Rudy.
hater. But,
You
and,
can't
and
win.
actually, people got, look, I said what I said. And I stand on what I said. My opinion. She's still massively limited on offense until I see her hitting jump shots like consistently.
Yeah, and
because
creating her own
and
shot
which
to create some space and get the mid range jump shot off or
yeah.
3-point shot where it's not just wide open. We kick it to you
But that's
or
what
you
I'm
get a
looking
fast
for.
break. Yeah,
But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if she can hit the wide open three.
of
I
course.
mean, that's really what it comes down to because I don't care about I care about just her ability to just hit the wide open three
Yeah,
because that will be there when she's playing off the ball with Caitlin, or even if she's playing on the ball with Caitlin, and Caitlin gets the ball back to her, for a wide open shot, knock it down. So if
or
you knock it
or
down,
create where you catch the ball and you're not just looking all nervous and you
well,
actually drive kick.
I've never really seen all that much of that. So I've
Huh?
not seen that too much. I mean, I saw she made one bucket against UCLA, and that was basically a shot she created herself over Lauren Betts, which I think everyone thought was a miracle. But again, I'm not serious, and I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But acting as if I said anything personal about her. You're the one that called her trash, even more than me. And
Me?
that's and yeah, you did. We have the video of it, and
I
but
said
even
she
in
played
but
like
even in,
trash. Yes.
but the thing is, even in that, you have the experience of having played Division I basketball
Yeah,
as a
I'm
point
telling you
guard.
what I
So it's like,
like. It's levels. Like, okay, yeah, that person is cool to be, as a leader, but for the next level, what I'm looking for you to be, what we're talking about, like an impact player, like you're just not another gal. Like you have to make decisions that regular people don't do because that's the that's the echelon that y'all were putting her in. Like, yeah, Raven Johnson is just this amazing. She's gonna create. She's gonna get people open. She's doing all this, and I'm like, no, that's not what happened. Now, if you saying that she's just on the court and she's being intangibles and things of that nature, I'm like, okay, cool, but no, no, she's not giving you more than that. But on this team, we just need her to hit shots open and
so
and, and
yeah,
pass
go ahead.
defensively.
So yeah, I mean, I've had to deal with those comments. Then you respond, and then they call you racist again, and you're a hater, or I'm a hater, or whatever. And it is what it is.